Follow the drip. Follow the drip.
Are you one that likes to stand out amongst the rest? Well, check out Paint to Drip by The Joker. Paint to Drip is a customized footwear company that it specializes in unique hand-painted, customized footwear, which is hand-painted by The Joker himself. Shipping is available all over, East Coast, West Coast, no matter where you are, we can get your products to you. So follow The Drip. Check out their IG page, Painted Drip, for more information. And again, all footwear is customized and hand-painted by The Joker himself.
What's going on? It's your boy, the Joker, the Overlook MC, back in full effect right here on a special edition of Painted Drip. You know what I'm saying? I'll be coming up here and doing what it do and all that. Before we get into this Painted Drip movement that I got going on, make sure you get in the description. You go ahead and follow Green Links Media. It's in the description. Make sure you subscribe to YouTube right now. You know what I'm saying? Make that happen. Click that bell so you get a notification when we have an episode of one of our podcast movements. You can continue to follow and be an amazing follower so we can continue giving you this amazing content so you can continue to be entertained and have an opportunity to be blessed right here on Green Links Media. It's your boy, the Joker, the Overlook MC, right here, man, giving you a special edition on Painted Drip, which I'm working on these bad boys right here. Allen Iverson jump offs for a customer. You know what I'm saying? I continue to keep doing what I'm doing. You see it's coming along very well. You know what I'm saying? I do a couple coats on the color on it, but I'm keep on working. I'm keep on working and grinding. And we're gonna get right into this conversation. Let me go ahead and put this down so we can have a conversation about custom sneakers. You know what I mean? Which is the new wave right now since the pandemic. Really, since the pandemic for real. That's when everything was definitely popping on this. I'm gonna put this right here, and we're gonna talk about some of the pieces I've done, and we're gonna talk about prices and all that, how we get the prices and the products that we use for the sneaker to give it that excellent look that it does. You know what I'm saying? No doubt, man. I'm here right now. I appreciate everybody tuned in. Make sure y'all put it in the comments and all that of what you think. And tell me what you think, man. Any questions and all that, I will answer in the comments while we live and all that, man. I appreciate it. And don't forget, you can get your quote right now, man. Go into the description. You can follow me on IG. You know what I'm saying? Inbox me if you want to get a quote of what you want and all that. Or you can go right into the email that's in the description, paintedrip@gmail.com, and you can definitely continue to do what it do, and I make it do what it do. And I know a lot of people hit me up a lot and asking a lot of questions, you know what I'm saying, about the sneaker, the custom wave, and all that. And I answer them to what I do. But I noticed that a lot of the people that design shoes, just the art form is definitely something that they use for their mental and stuff like that. That's cool. They do it for a hobby and all that, which is both for me. You know what I mean? I do it also for my mental. It's also a therapy movement for myself and all that first. You know what I'm saying? But I noticed that prices that a lot of these artists do is that they kind of got me suspect on the prices because the fact is that you got to know what you're worth, man. This thing is this custom shoe thing is definitely custom design art and also in fashion. And you notice in art it gets pricey a little bit, but that's definitely the culture. If you're in the culture, you definitely realize in the culture that we're you know you'll understand where I'm coming from. Even those who's in the fashion culture would understand how what I'm saying when it comes to fashion and art. So things get prices can vary in that in the culture lane, and it get a little pricey, like the Louis Vuitton, the Gucci, these clothing lines that been coming out for all these years. Them things, them clothing lines wasn't cheap. You know what I mean? And it does a lot. And then it came to the point to where people was bootlegging and all that, where they cut the prices down and robbing the designers and all that with the prices. But you got to understand that if you're not in the fashion culture and you don't understand the art culture, you won't understand why the prices is what it is. But most of the people that I've designed is into the fashion or into the art. There's been a couple of people that I've designed where they felt some type of way because of the price and probably the certain shoe. And we're gonna get to that before we get into the pricing, of the shoe. But um, you ever notice ever since the DIYer movement on the internet and elevated to the next level, have you ever noticed that every brand in that area has elevated and got better? Like for example, the t-shirt business. I remember back in the day, the Fruit Loom t-shirts was very thin, it was very cheap, it was easy to rip. Now people is doing DIYers and doing t-shirts and stuff like that and doing their own thing at home. They step the quality up. I was just in Walmart or Target a couple weeks ago, and I noticed that the quality is more thicker. Is more 50-50 cotton, heavy duty. You know what I'm saying? And that's dope how they're doing that because a lot of people is stepping the game up, even the sneaker game. I remember back in the day, you get the little sneakers at the Walmart, Target, and all that. It was very cheap, quality wise. And now, since the DIYers and the custom shoe game has stepped up, now the quality did stepped up a lot. So, you know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of people say this and that, this is buddies and all that. But if you don't understand the art form of what you're getting, then you're not going to understand what I'm talking about. A lot of people that's getting certain things in your local stores and you're buying something and like a Michael Kors or something like that. You ever notice that Louis Vuitton sneakers and all that, you spending like maybe $300 or $400, maybe $500 on that brand. If you're spending that much money on that brand, there's no way that is authentic. That's not an authentic, way of the designing that you're getting. You're not getting 100% because that's a knockoff or something like that. But I know for a fact of being in the fashion industry and going to these stores, that same Louis Vuitton sneaker that people be wearing that's 400 is really 1,300. You know what I'm saying? 1,200, 1,600, 2 grand a pair. You know what I mean? So, and then if and if people think it's original and all that, and it's not. You know what I'm saying? But once you're in the culture of the fashion industry, you will see how the quality of it changes. So when it comes to the custom, anything we put on something, the value always go up 100%. I don't care what the sneaker's made out of. I don't care what's going on. It's the value of your time, your art, and the colors and the detail you put into this work. It goes up 100%. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes in certain situations, depends what you're doing, it goes up 150 to 200%. So, so that's why the prices vary. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get right into the rabbit hole of what's going on. Shout out to the people who I've done Painted Drip for. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget to follow me on IG and check out the other pieces of work, all the merch that I've done, custom painted shirts, hoodies, print, vinyl, design, everything custom that Painted Drip brings to the table, even canvas work. You know what I'm saying? The artwork of it, I do that also. So anybody have any questions, put it in the comments and I will answer. The product that I use for the sneakers is the number one product in the world. It's Angela's Paint. You know what I'm saying? She has over 2,000 different colors that she has. You know what I mean? And you can mix colors, or you can get a custom color also too. Uh, uh, Also mixed up with Angie's if you go to Angie's.com for yours who does, want a certain color. But I deal with the colors already on the market. Then if I'm looking for a certain color, I also mix it myself. Saying and then make it do what it do. I'm that kind of weak in that little area because my wife's real good at mixing, so she helps me out a lot with colors. That's one of my weak points. But once I do like a basic mix, like a basic pink or a basic sky blue, I can do those. When it comes to those antique colors and stuff like that, that's where I get mixed up at. And my wife is very well good to help me out with that area. So Angie's Paints is definitely one of the top brands across the board. Even the acetone products, the paintbrush products, the brush products from Angie's also good. And I've noticed if you use most of the product from that brand, it's easier to set your tone of what you want to do with the shoe, and everything that fits, will dry better, cure better, and all that. When you use a different other paints for the shoe that also does it, that's cool too. But it's not the same to use the same brand. It ain't the same for me, my opinion. Then we have the Angela's cleaning solutions. I also restore a lot of sneakers for a lot of people. They'll give me an old pair of shoes. I will custom clean them inside and out, down to the soles, outside, inside, and give it that nice clean. And I will get it at least up to 98% brand new, besides the wear and tear of the leather. But Angela's Paints is the best, paint quality brand to use, and I use at least about 80% of this brand on my shoes, and that's why my shoes that I design always be laid out perfect the way I want it in a detail. I got better and better at it since I've been doing this for over 6 years. Um, all different times. This is one of my first pair I did for myself of Air Force Ones, high top, this is an all black shoe. These right here, this right here is pretty much 6 years old. This shoe is 6 years old. You see the scuffs on it, and this is real good for 6 years. As being a custom shoe. You know what I'm saying? Now I can do some touch ups on it and all that to bring it back, but it ain't too bad. And I could see a lot of mistakes that I did on this shoe just by looking at it as me being a perfectionist of what I don't do now. Because this was my first shoe that I did for myself. If I would grade myself on the shoe, as a teacher and looking at it, what I'm saying, out of 100, I will give this right here a 78.5. Because I can see that I see a lot of the, mistakes and all that I seen on the shoe, but as I've done it. But now, if I look at a lot of other shoes I like the shoe I did for the Lakers shoe. I don't know if you guys could go to the Instagram of the Lakers shoe I did. I give that right there a 98.5 because I actually took my time with that shoe. It's real tedious of every little thing that you do, down to toothpick to get the detail and the cracks, and make sure you prep the shoe very, very consistent. And a lot of people that design shoe, when you prep the shoe, that's a whole nother show. I will teach you how to prep the shoe. But no doubt. So we're going to get right into the pricing. A good friend of mine that I've been watching him on YouTube for a while, man, and he is definitely breaks down guessing what's the price of a shoe that random people have designed online. And I've been checking a lot of these videos out. This video was 4 years ago. Okay. This is 4 years ago. And you got to understand that the price of the shoe is not just the shoe, it's the artwork. The price of that he's talking about is the artwork. But it's another show that he has also that breaks down the value of the shoe, from the price of the shoe, the artwork of the shoe, and the custom price, and then he'll guess the price from there. But this was 4 years ago when he first started doing this. This is very something y'all need to definitely pay attention if you want to get involved to want me to do a shoe. You'll understand how the prices and a lot of these artists, like I said, that he's talking about, that's on here, that he's talking about, that he's great in the shoe. Um, I've noticed a lot of these custom designers, man, they pretty much is shooting themselves in the foot of the quality that they bring it to the table. Because if I do anything like this piece of work, my price, and I'm going to break everything down on each shoe that comes to the table. So let's get right into it. And this is the way, give you an idea how we price.
What's going on, guys? My name is Dylan DeJesus, and today we are going to be guessing the prices of custom sneakers from all across the internet. So custom sneakers can have a very wide range of pricing when factoring things like the cost of the base shoe, the amount of hours put in. There's just going to be a lot of different numbers in today's episode, so let's go ahead and get things started.
Yeah,
All right,
nice.
So first off, we
Okay.
have a cool pair of Vans. So, I mean, we're starting off with
In the Vans, them Vans right there is a canvas-based shoe, and I've worked with the canvas-based shoe because I draw on canvas too, and I like the tedious in the detail in the shoe. But we're gonna see what he guessed the price of this, and then I would tell you what you think my price would be if I did something like this.
maybe a $50, $60 base shoe. The artwork and the detailing here is awesome. The Haunted Mansion theme. I'm going to say that these are $250. $245. All right, not bad.
Yeah, see now, he said 250 because at this time, this is 4 years ago. Now you look at his new videos now, the prices changed now because prices going, eggs is up, everything up, and also when it comes to custom, our price go up also because everything that's on the market goes up. Even our supplies is going up on pricing. So shoe gonna go up. But 4 years ago, this was 200, and he said 245, right? And then the original price is no, he said 250, and the actual price is 245. See, if I did something like this on a Van shoe, and I did something this tedious, the same thing like this, just like that, in the detail, I would charge about 300 to 315. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what I'm worth, and that's a very detailed shoe, very art tone, and I can see that they did a nice finishing on it to where it protected the shoe very well to that person could wear that shoe every day as being a canvas shoe, and that's dope. So let's go to the next one.
Yeah, not bad. We're off to a good start. All right, cool. So we have a simple pair of Converse here with a couple different silhouettes, some musical artists. We have Prince and Jimi Hendrix. Again, $50, $60, $70 base shoe. I'm going to say that they're selling these for $129. $60?
He said it for $60. He said 129. A silhouette shoe, Prince, Jimi Hendrix, two icons. I love the silhouette. It's a very clean shoe. It's on a classic Converse too. It would be, he said the actual price is 60. It would probably be 60 around the East Coast. But if you set him in the West Coast, I believe he is from the West Coast, he would have said like 129, 130. I would have said 150 if I would have did something like this, that simple, but gave it that clean cut, but on a classic Chuck Taylor, I definitely would have said about 150. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what I'm worth, and I know it's exactly, that's just me. You know what I mean? Let's go to the next one.
How do they make any money? Oh, wow. Way off there.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh, some Miles Morales Jordan 1s. Okay, so I think that's on a pair.
Now, these are Jordan 1s now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now, this is where you get into where did they get the shoe from? Did it come from the actual manufacturer? Did you get it from a good antique sneaker store? Because of antique sneaker stores, it's more pricey, because they more quality shoe. But we're gonna see what you're gonna say about this shoe right here. You know what I mean? Then I'll tell you my price, what I would do on something like this.
Are the Bloodline Jordan 1s. I think those retailed for like $170 or something like that. I think you can get them a little cheaper now, but the artwork's.
Remember, this is 4 years ago. So things change now. This is 4 years ago.
Cool.
Right.
I'm gonna say this. Oh boy, this has to be at least a 315. 400. Good for them. Good for them. Those are badass.
Yeah. You know, that I see, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? The manufacturer, when you got the manufacturer, you probably got them for like 170. The actual artwork in the shoe for 100, yeah. I probably did a little more. I probably would sold them for like 450. Um, you know what I mean? Plus, you know, I'm always giving gifts on top of it too. But I say about 400 is cool, but I would say 450, 400 would be my price if I want to give him a sale. Which you know, which he probably did. So let's go to the next one.
I dig them, and I think that those are worth that.
Ooh,
Ooh.
mm,
Okay.
ooh.
So there.
See now, this right here, it looked like he used a little bit of like he did a little some hydro dip on that with the actual stencil detail. I could tell that he definitely, whoever designed them, definitely put in some work on that time wise. And I could tell by looking at it on here, he did an awesome job on the detail and the prep of it. So let's see what he gets for it. Let's see what he gets. Then I'll let you know what I think it would be for me if I do something like this.
They're saying that you can get any name along with any musical artist or something like that. These look like a pretty small shoe. Like this looks like it's done on a youth shoe, but they have to remove the shoe, paint the portrait work, do this intricate abstract print.
Yeah.
This is a dope style. I'm going to say they will do these for you with any face and any name for 350. 152? Oh, come on.
Come it right, that part. Yeah, I would have guessed about 350. That's about perfect. I definitely would have charged 350 for my price. That's my price for something like that. With doing something like that, but they did it for 152. That person that do that shoe, that designed that shoe, is just, you know, he was helping somebody out, or don't know what he's worth, or don't know the culture of the art of a custom shoe. If you go to any shoe festival, you're not gonna see a price of shoes like this on the shelf for 152. I guarantee you. I've been to a couple shoe fest joints. I'm invited to two more this year. Um, Especially the one in Atlanta, one in LA. You're not gonna see something that good on the market for 152. You'll see it at 350. I'll be only surprised you'll see something like that for 500-600. And probably the nice little case, you know, with some amazing shoestrings and maybe with a t-shirt with it, some type of other merchandise with it. But I could see, you know, and that, but yeah, they definitely lost on that one. So as I tell you, you artists definitely get into the culture, man. Understand the culture of the custom weight and fashion. You will see that that's why a lot of these fashion designers and custom designers, painters like myself, the price is definitely, you know, from the time consuming and also the value of the shoe at the same time of who's wearing it. Also, as an influencer, you know, they really hurt their pockets on this. Let's go to the next one.
And to do that work, they got to be charging more. All
Yes.
that print,
Yes,
we got to time to raise those prices. Time to raise those prices.
that's a fact.
150. Oh, wow.
Oh,
Oh, okay. So
now this right here, this shoe here, and, you know, when you see the price on these shoes, I remember seeing this a reel of this shoe that he did. You know, when you see the price of the shoe, I know why this price is this that. Because I can tell that they use it the black on black paint, and I can see the detail they put into the shoestrings, the stitching. That right there was from with a toothpick. Each dot of paint that's on that thread is a toothpick, not a paintbrush. You know what I'm saying? So I'm giving y'all the details of what this artist did to this shoe on top of putting the Toronto Raptors logo on there and all that good stuff. All right, with the airbrush and all that. Okay, let's see what we talking about here.
Raptors bands, the pictures, the classic pictures of shooting them on your bed sheets and stuff like that. So we need to take the picture quality to the next level. $50-$60 shoe. I'm gonna say that they're selling these for under $100. $100.
5,000.
Good for them.
5,000.
Good for them.
5,000. And the reason that he sold it for 5,000 because it was a custom shoe. It was a 1-of-1. He probably sold those bad boys in an art show. You know what I mean? Which I'm gonna be in a couple of sneaker art shows this year, and I'm gonna do pieces probably that price too. But yeah, you'd be surprised. People would drop that bag for something like that because of the stitching. See, he looked at the quality of the print of the part, which okay, yeah, that can be lifted up. But if you really look at the shoe close up, that each stitch that's with the toothbrush. That was with toothpick. The hands down. But they sold 5,000 for that joint.
Them. Good for
5,000.
them. 5,000. Oh my
Oh.
goodness.
Yes, fire. Yes, I love it.
Oh man. Secure the bag. Secure the bag.
That's a fact. Okay, this is one of the first switches designs when he first started doing Air Force Ones, and when I first got involved, I'm doing sneakers and all that. But during the pandemic, this was one of the first designs of different styles of the switch with the drip on it like that. But when they first doing these, some people do these in a series. I haven't did a series of shoe yet, which I'm in the process of doing a series. I'm doing a series for my influencer winter piece this summer. I'm saying I don't know if I'm gonna do an Air Force One or I might do a Puma, but I'm gonna do a series. But I believe this is a series of this artist. So most of the painters and designers that do shoes do series of that particular style. Well, we're gonna see if he can guess what the price is, and we'll see what the actual price is, and then I'll tell you what I would do for something like that.
Okay. All right. You're gonna see a lot of these on Etsy and other sites. So we have the Drip Air Forces. $100 shoe. I'm imagining they probably want to sell as many of these as possible. You might even be able to pick your drip color on their listing or something like that. They're probably selling these for if they're trying to sell a ton, maybe they would be at 150. I'm gonna say final answer 170. 125.
125.
Raise those prices. You deserve more than $25.
Yeah, definitely. Because I'm gonna say this real quick about the Air Force One. The Air Force, the typical Air Force Ones now can run you about $100. But if you actually want to get the original Air Force Ones, which is genuine Italian leather, you're not going to get it for $100 for an actual genuine Air Force One. It's going to cost you like $230, $240. So the Air Force One that's on the market right now, it's really not genuine leather for those I'm into fashion. So I hate to bust your bubble. It's not a genuine Italian leather. You know what I mean? It's just a leather, a simple leather, interior type of leather for a cheaper price of the name Air Force One. You know what I mean? Because if you cut up a pair of those, you will see the lining of it is pretty much a thread inside of it, and that's not how leather is. Unless you get a genuine Supreme. You know what I'm saying? The Supreme Air Force One is the original Air Force Ones. When it first came out with that Italian genuine leather. You notice that price is up there because of the name Supreme. It's part of it, but really because of the quality of the Italian leather that they use to put the name Supreme on it. Okay, so just to get y'all, just to bust y'all bubble on that. All right.
For painting 4 drip swooshes.
Ooh, that's it right there. Ooh, with the what's that? The drip lightning with the different color. That's kind of dope. Right there. I like that shoe. You know what I mean? Let's see what this price is. See if you can guess it, and I can give you my price. But the other shoe that they say is 125 before this one, while this one came up with the drip switch, I would sell it for 150. That would be my price. 150.
Okay, sweet. Some Air Forces with a lot of intricate. This looks like a Kikasso. I think I see his signature too. I'm gonna say these are going for $329.
Ooh,
$225. Oh my!
225. That can work for 225 though. But if I'm looking at the detail and looking at the work he put into the transition colors into the drip or the lightning, whatever that is, I can't really tell. But I can tell the transition is very clean and sharp. I can tell he took his time. I can see the detail on the outside of the detail of the lightning or the drip. I can see the spot that he used the toothpick with. I can see he used used a little bit of a brush action for the speckle. The actual was 225. He said 329. I gotta go. I would say I would do something like this. I'll say about 380. I said about 380. 380 for that.
125. I mean, the shoe's $100. This is a cool stuff. I mean, not everyone can do a print like this. This is such like I kind of knew that it was him right away. So
yeah,
you have your own signature print and stuff like that not everybody can replicate. These are worth more than that for sure.
Definitely. Now this shoe right here, see the detail. You know what I'm saying? The detail, the print, you tell they took their time. The color is definitely off the chain. Just we go see what they got on this one right here. That's just fire right here. I did this similar something like this just for somebody, and they did. I think I ended up giving them away, but I think if they said the price was pricey, but this is the game. This is the game. This is the game of fashion and art. You know what I mean? I'm in this game. I'm in the art culture. I'm in the hip hop culture. I'm in the fashion culture. And you got to really be in this culture to really understand. And once you love it, the culture, you don't care what the price is. You people get their bag up and make it happen. But let's see what this price is.
Oh wow, that's intricate. There's a ton of work into these.
Yes.
Dang. I can't even imagine how long these would take with all of that.
Because especially if it's something like this, man, I usually charge myself at least $25 an hour, $25 to $30 an hour on something like this. Not even counting the value of the shoe, the art, the colors, you know what I'm saying, and all that on top of it, and the product that I'm using to do it, all that it comes to play with the price too.
A little intricate dot work. I hope these are going for a lot, just based off of how long these would take.
That's right.
Boy, I'm gonna say these are man, these take some patience.
Yes.
These got to be going for like $450. Final answer $475.
$475.
$293.
Oh. $293. Are you serious? See, this is a lot of the artists that do these shoes, they mess the game up a little bit because that person can I can go here and get it for that, and that's cool. I can't do it for $293. I can't even do it for $475. I gotta go $500. I gotta go $500. You know what I'm saying? That's a one of one. $500. That's definitely not a series shoe. That's definitely not a series shoe ever. That's a one and one. I gotta go $500. I gotta do $500 on that one. For sure.
Oh my God. $200 just for that. These are worth more. These got to be going for more.
Yes.
Thank you guys so much for joining us for this fun little episode of Sneaker Customizer guesses the price of random custom sneakers from.
Definitely. These are just to give you an idea of what is going on with the culture, of the pricing, of pretty much how I price shoes. Most people bring their shoe to me, and you're paying for the time and the artwork, and that can get pricey. Sometimes depending what you want with things you're looking at, color schemes. Like this is a used Iverson shoe, which was all white. You know what I mean? And I, finna bring it back to life. And this is a classic Iverson shoe. The value of this when I'm done, and with the custom shoestrings I'm gonna have in it and all that. You know what I mean? This is an easy $500 shoe. Easy $500 shoe. You know what I mean? And then I have nice little Walmart value, good quality shoe, women's shoe. This you get this shoe plain at Walmart between $22 to $30. And you know what I'm saying, and actually doing a custom on this shoe right here. Depends on the theme. I'm doing a theme here for Green Links Media, and then the value of this shoe all day long is going to be an easy 200 because of the detail I'm putting into it, the color scheme, the time, and the prep of it, and you will see exactly what I'm going to do with this shoe in the next couple of months and all that. But this is your boy Joe Look and See, man, giving you a little taste of Painted Drip, man. We definitely appreciate everybody that's tuned in. I don't know what's going on, but I could definitely go in real quick and to see if anybody want to get the quote. Any questions, put them in the comments, man. I'm going to go and let me go ahead and see who is actually on the page showing love and asking questions. I'm going to go right to my Facebook page on here so I can't see on here. And I will definitely answer you guys' questions while I'm on here. And we will see definitely who is asking questions here. Yeah. You know, let's see, nobody said nothing yet, but that's okay. But we can definitely ask questions on the replay, any strolls you see and all that, and I would definitely answer your questions. And this is the first official episode of Painted Drip. We're getting into the season, we're getting to spring, we're getting into the summer of everything, and I am definitely bringing a series out this summer, a couple series, with t-shirts, sneaker series, and going into back to school. I'm gonna put together some series of certain colors, popular colors that people is definitely wanting, especially when it comes to sports colors and all that. And I'm going to definitely go into that. Angela's is the product that I use across the board. I got other products I use on top of that, but like I said, 80 to 90% of my product I use is Angela's painting products and everything, to the tape, to the brushes, all that. You go to angelaspaint.com and you can get all that stuff. Next time I'm putting in the description so you guys can get that information. Those who do what it do. I know that Highest Art Store in Buffalo is like I believe the only store in the country that has Angela's paints on the shelf. Any other art store, you got to pre-order them. Go to online to do it, but shout out to Highest Paint, one of my favorite art stores in Buffalo. So I go there a lot to get a lot of my product because it's right there in Buffalo. So I go right there and I go down to Angela's aisles and get all the colors, get all the different things that I need to design a custom shoe and make it do what it do. So I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? No doubt. Appreciate y'all tuned in. You know what I mean? See y'all on the rebound on the next episode of Painted Drip. Come and get your Painted Drip. Appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? And don't forget to get your quote, man. It's in the description right now. Make it the email address right there. You can inbox me on IG, which is painted_drip on Instagram, IG, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And make it do what it do. Appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? We'll see y'all on the rebound. And Painted Drip. Let's go.
Follow the drip. Follow the drip.
Are you one that likes to stand out amongst the rest? Well, check out Painted Drip by The Joker. Painted Drip is a customized footwear company that it specializes in unique hand-painted, customized footwear, which is hand-painted by The Joker himself. Shipping is available all over, East Coast, West Coast, no matter where you are, we can get your products to you. So follow The Drip. Check out their IG page, Painted Drip, for more information. And again, all footwear is customized and hand-painted by The Joker himself.